What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Hope you're well. Yes, I'm back from the dead and amazingly well lit, as you can see. I might actually turn that down a little bit. That's a bit ostentatious for right now. Hold the line, caller. I know this is a smooth rejoin back into streaming. Scrooge you down a little bit. There we go. Takes the edge off a little bit there. Also blows out this light. You can't see the glowing orange from it. Better is a good way of describing it right now. I'm still not 100%. We've still got a bit of a cough knocking about, but we can at least breathe a bit better, and the cough's a bit more manageable, as you can probably see. So yeah, a fun week of antibiotics. Now we've got a week of ibuprofen to see if my lungs can chill the fuck out, which apparently they can't. They've got no chill. How you doing, Calder? You alright, mate? I should have known you'd be the first one in here, shouldn't I? Why is bitrate sound bad? Bitrate's fine. Shut up, Twitch. Go away. Beautiful. YouTube's up and running as well. We're all up and cooking with gas. Right, this is a bit of an annoying week to be ill as well, to be honest, because these races were cracking, like the options. And we've barely had a chance to scratch the surface on them, annoyingly. Next week's aren't looking as strong for me, I'm not going to lie. I think we're going to be mixed between, I think it's GT3 Rookie at Monza, and then there's Imola, and then like there's two Fiji ones, and Misa no like a Fiji. So, good, can't complain. Well, I mean, I'll take a can't complain. Yeah, Monza should be interesting. Thankfully, I think we should be in a safety rating now where we won't have too many issues, to be honest. So it's fingers crossed, it's all going to be fun. We're pretty much going to rinse and repeat on Le Mans today, I think. We can jump straight into the hour. That's a hell of a return back to it. I was thinking we'll probably do. We'll quick look at the schedule. So GT3s goes at 11 and 11:40, which means at 11:40 we should be out in time for the 1 hour at just gone midnight. Other than that, we'll have to wait for our Algarve, which kind of suck a little bit. We could do another Kota. We've got Spa. We haven't managed to do Spa really. Oh, we did one race in Spa, didn't we? Actually, yeah. We're going to be spamming Le Mans. You alright, Yaki? Thanks for dropping by, mate. Yeah, I know it's late over there. This is the reason that I'm not in your streams in the morning is because I'm streaming until effectively 3 o'clock in the morning your time, and I'd like to at least get a little bit of sleep. So hopefully at some point our paths will line up and we can end up in some lobbies together. I do generally watch your stream after you've gone offline, just to sit and sort of see what happens. I saw you were doing Sebring this morning. You're doing some pretty good times as well. 204s is pretty good. I think I'm about a low 204 on that one as well. So yeah, I generally have that while I'm sort of giving my daughter breakfast and stuff. Just have you on in the background because it's a nice chill stream. So you get that watch time after you've gone from me. Right. Are we going to flirt around with the potential up and down of silver driver ranking again? Because that seems to be what we do. We tend to be floating right around to the bronze 3, silver 1. Like tip-topping either way. It takes time, mate. Sebring's one of the tracks that I've done the most on here, to be honest. I still suck at the final corner. Can never get it right twice in a row. There is... I know you were looking at your... sort of still hunting for your like perfect TC settings. There's a video by a guy called HD Racing. He did Forza stuff and is migrating into LMU stuff. He's got a really good formula which I use for just like... It's not the quickest, but it's like the most like consistent level of traction control that you can get, which I run on everything, and it's really, really good. Basically, it's half the stock TC, like TC1. Just leave the TC cut the same, and then put the slip up to 11. And the thing is just like it grips up like no one's business coming out of the corners. It's really good. So Yeah, I mean, it's not the quickest. It's not like not a min-max setting by any stretch of the imagination. But if you want something where you don't really have to think about it too much, you just drive, they're really good settings. Yeah, so with the Lambo, I think it comes out of the box at like 557. I run that at 3,511, and then the Porsche was running at 4,711. The Lambo, I think I ran at 4,711, something like that. Oh, cool, lovely. Yeah. As I say, he did a really good video explaining sort of what each bit of the TC does and how he's got to where he's got, and it's just really interesting. But it appears our paths have already met at the same end destination anyway. So yeah, I think most people are sort of doing sort of flat numbers across the board. So finding an area that you found comfortable with and just sort of putting everything in a straight line. So but yeah, I quite like them. I think Iraq tried it and he wasn't a massive fan. Be probably difference in driving styles more than anything else, but it's yeah, it's really, I find it's a really good baseline to start with, and it means you can play around with suspension and get the suspension a bit more snappy and bitey, like rather than having to get that rotation on the TC. I haven't. I saw your video on this morning. It will be I'll be picking up probably for tomorrow's stream with the new races because it's a fresh week. I thought I'll start fresh there. I'm also potentially going to be looking at Track Titan as well, which is like an AI thing that tells you where you're missing time on corners, but you can also get some setups out of it from Hymo, I believe. It's not cheap. I think it's like £15 a month, but I might give it a trial for a month or two, see how we get on with that, see if we can find some time. It's stuff I've used it before in iRacing and it did help a lot. I think I did it before my 4 hour of Thruxton, and I managed to get down like 3 seconds a lap off by using the AI companion, so that was pretty cool. So I'm going to give that a try and see. I've not seen many that are LMU compatible, at least not with setups as well. So we may be running that for the next month or so and see how we get on with that. See if we can find some improvements, because I know we had I can't remember the guy's name now. He was running 218s at Spa. He qualified in, and our best lap was a 222. So yeah, we got some time to find on most circuits. So it's one of the things where it's on the list. It's on the list of things. Yeah, I did see it. It did look quite interesting. It's just basically just raw telemetry and logs all of your sector times, all your fastest laps, instant points, all that sort of stuff. It'll look quite interesting. Right, can we get into the... I don't know, I'm waiting for... I can sign up for this already, can't I? Registrar. In my Lamborghini. It's literally just called LMU Companion App, I believe. Cheers, Jackie. I might catch you in the morning if I'm up in time. If not, I'll watch your stream on VOD. So, and yeah, have a good sleep, mate. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I think it's literally just called the LMU Companion App. It's like just a data logger, basically, but it gives you it logs a lot of data. So it's I saw Yaki playing about with it this morning, and yeah, it like tracks your like fastest laps, PBs on all the tracks, different cars, also people you encounter, I believe, as well. So people you share lobbies with, like what was their fastest lap, what settings they're running in terms of like driver aids and stuff like that, like where you're losing time in sectors, and blah 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 blah. It's if you like numbers and data, it is very much a numbers and data kind of app. So it looks pretty interesting. I think you get it off of. I found it on Overtake GG's forum. There's a download link on there, if I remember right. I had a quick hunt around this morning. Haven't got around to downloading on the PCs yet, but it is definitely one that is on the list, as I say. I don't remember. I just happened to be watching Yaki stream. I can't remember who told Yaki about it, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Let's say if you want a crunch, that's a pretty good crunch right there. Don't want that. Yeah, that one. Not in progress. I don't know why it said that. Right. Should we get into practice, I guess, shall we? Might as well, rather than just me sat here waffling at you. get warmed up a little bit. So the companion app will just track your times. It won't show you where you're losing time. The one that I've seen for that was Track Titan. That's like it's an AI companion thing, similar to driver AI and all this other stuff that sort of logs and tracks that one. That one's the paid subscription one. But I think you can get it. I was looking at one that comes with the setups, which I believe is like £15 a month, something like that. You can get a cheap one which just does the like lap tracking and let you know where you've lost time and whatever. If you have Moza, it's one that's built into that. I just can't get the Moza built-in one to work properly with LMU for some reason. Don't know why. We've also decided to stop getting cute with it on what car we're driving, and we're just going to drive the Lamborghini because I'll check the leaderboards. It's a good mix at the top. They seem to have sort of balanced the bop, so we're just going to go back to what we know. .405, nice. I think I got a 404.6 yesterday. I think was my quickest. I qualified at 404.6 and got it in race as well. Let's run race fuel because it's going to be about that for race fuel. We want to go in and go to 3, 5 and 11. We want to drop that down a little bit. I found moving that back to about there to be a bit more beneficial. Down to there. And 540, I believe we are still set up on 540 on Moza, so I don't need to change that because I did a little cheeky race yesterday. Somewhere, he says. The Whaler Moza. Where have we gone? Oh. There it is. We are still set at 540. Beautiful. Cool. Right, minimise that. Go back onto there. Beautiful. Right, let's get you. No, wrong button. That one. Haha. I remember what I'm doing. Start driving. And we have a lag. There we go. We have an lag. Right, we've got time for one flying lap, really, haven't we? Oh dear. A broom. So yeah, we're going to try and run 2 of the fix, and we might go into the 1 hour sprint after that, just to really cement the whole Le Mans-ness of this week. What I really need to figure out is optimal sort of gear shift, like speed or RPM or whatever it is you figure out with it. Like what light is best. I think that's I find I'm losing time down the straights for that reason. So you're cool doing a better job than me of being a social media influencer and reminding you guys to tick all those buttons if you haven't already. Follow if you're new here on Twitch. Like if you're in on the old YouTube stream, subscribe if you're new there as well. And what do I think about doing the old memberships and primes and all the other fun things? Right, I think I need to be a bit more aggressive at this breaking point here. Okay, that felt. Don't know. We'll try on our time lap. I think I braked a bit later than I normally do there, so I think we found a bit of time. fine. Le Mans is a quite boring track. It's just a lot of go that way for a long time. But you're right, Damien, mate. How you doing? Apologies for you sort of joining up and then me disappearing off the face of the earth, but I got blighted with a bloody chest infection, so I've been out of action for basically the rest of last week. You alright, Rad, mate? Yeah, I do like the Lamborghini. Lamborghini, I think, is one of the best sounding ones in the game right now, next to maybe the Mustang. Mustang V8 it does tickle me in special places. Good, hope you're doing alright, mate. Welcome back in. We're going to be spamming the crap out of Le Mans today. Because annoyingly, I've missed a load of good races this week. Not been able to. I say I got one race in yesterday. For the rest of it, I've not really been able to race this week. It's been a pain. Because there's a lot of good races out there, especially compared to next week, where it's like Monza and Imola, and that's bad it for me. I don't like Fuji. Not Fiji. So we're talking about Monza's good. Well, at the bare minimum, Monza's good for content. So, you know, from my standpoint, I'm like, yeah, I'll take Monza. Way. Cheers, Rad, mate. I mean, I'm mostly on the mend. I think the actual like infection bit is gone. I've now been told to basically take a crap ton of ibuprofen for next week and see if I can. Because I think I've gone past the infection bit. I'm now in just the like irritant stage where my lungs have been like pissed off for the last week, basically. And now I need to try and get them to calm the fuck down. So fistfuls of paracetamol and ibuprofen for a week, and then review, basically. I'm sceptical. I think I've still got a bit lingering, but I don't have the degree, so I have to defer to the one that does. Not purple first sector. This makes me sad, and the fact that P1 is 4046. Wait, when did I pick up front bumper damage? Oh, I know. I drove over that fucking sign, didn't I? Yeah, of course I did. I forget that, yeah. Someone knocked the brake marker onto the braking line, didn't they? You alright, Pete? How you doing? Welcome in. We are back mostly okay now, but a lot better lit. Thanks to the Elgato wave light, I want to say? Key light, that's the one. Very big, expensive light, because Amazon Prime Day. If I turn that thing up to 100%, it's like I've sat in front of a dying star. It's offensively bright. Still, I can carry more speed through there. I need to carry more speed through there. Hey, purple middle sector. We're on course. Oh, we've got yellow and someone's going very quick in the relative. Oh, hello. You can't park there, mate. Oh, Jesus, right, hello. Mustang's just littered around Le Mans. No, someone's beat my purple sector, the bastard. Yes, F indeed. F indeed. Oh yeah, 312. We're going to be close to a 404, I think. Which is about the time we're running. Way steady. No, wide, no, tiptoes, tiptoes. We're fine. I'll see if I can send it through these. Right, don't hit that one too much. There we go, it's better. 405, isn't it? 4048, okay. Okay, I'll take a 4048. It's a little bit off my best. But 4048 with 5 laps worth of fuel on board, 4 laps worth of fuel on board. It's not bad. Isn't it about that? Still a bit of time to find on the brakes, I think. Mostly on this track. I don't know how people are getting sub 4 minutes. How I'm 5 seconds off a lap. Madness. Oh, 254 people waiting to sign up for this race. Jesus. Oh, BRB guys, I've just had a drink malfunction. In fact, I have a button for this. Wait. No, not that one. That one.
Must be the water.
Yeah, well, relentless, but yeah. My poor relentless. Oh, it's also wet and sticky. Smells nice. Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to move that so I don't knock it over again. Right, I think we're mostly fine. Oh, my poor relentless. Oh dear. Right, it's probably done there this time. Slightly awkward for me to get to, but should be safer for you. Ugh. Oh. Right. Any names we know? Anybody? Costa, I feel I know. I feel like I've seen that symbol before on YouTube. I sound like I'm doing some... No, PT, that sounds familiar. Do 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 dee do do dee do. No, not immediately jumping out, are we? Right, we're just in the fun killing time part until the actual race happens now, so... Cool is going through and seeing just how many emotes you can find on Twitch. Oh. Do you know what? I had gleaned that. Cool. I had gleaned that you were a man who enjoys hieroglyphics. Guys, just popping into you guys over on YouTube here, and I can't help but notice we have 8 or 9 concurrent viewers, yet only 4 likes. That means 50% of you have not tickled the areas in which you should tickle appropriately. If we can have that rectified by the time I'm back, that would be great. Thank you very much. See, I went from like an authoritative tone on there just to mix it up a little bit. Join event. Move keyboard out of the way before it falls on me during the race like it normally does. Actually, keep on lap because we need to adjust some things first. Do. Yeah, I find that. Well, years worth of retailers taught me how to be like polite yet a prick at the same time. So I do it quite often at work. The subtext of implying someone's an idiot without ostensibly telling them that they're an idiot. It's a fine art. What up, Miguel? How you doing, mate? Oh no, not car number 3. Please not car. We're in split. Are you kidding me? We're losing rating. Just putting it out there right now. Gone. Just poof into the distance. Right. What do we want? We're qualifying, aren't we? So we want 2 laps. 2 and a smidge. Powertrain 3, 5, 11. Yes, those stats are weird. Yes, they work. For me, anyway. We want to go backwards on that. That one on that one. Can't touch that. Can't touch that. Put that to 540. Job done. Beautiful. Yeah, F in the chat for the predicted driver rating that we're going to lose in this one. It's fine. We'll get it back in the hour-long Le Mans one. That's where we know our strengths are in the longer races. We need time for other people to show their inadequacies. We are consistently slightly above mediocre. So if you extrapolate the term, like extrapolating the length of the race, people have more opportunities to run out of skill. Whereas because we don't have skill, we can just stay consistently mediocre, and we usually come out on top. Big brain. Fucking big brain moves. Why come here? It's for these insights that. So the problem is you don't get these information from the pros because they got that skill. You got to come to people like me who are lacking in skill, and we tell you how to work around that. Big brain moves. Let's see. That's it. Ah, there you go. See that. You know who could follow is everyone else here on Twitch. Hi, everyone else on Twitch. If you aren't following, give that a little tickle for us. That'd be great. Advertisement. Right, I'm gonna check in on YouTube, see if they've been good people and listened. They've got a little bit. We're up to apparently 13 people. We're only at 6 likes, so we're not even covering the 50% margin now, guys. Come on, we got to be tickling that like button. I'm very weak and fragile in my own self-worth, so I need like external validity for my own reason for existence. I don't know. I'm word salad-ing my way through something here. Right, it's qualify time. Give it a minute. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now we go. Rim, rim, rim. Oh, we're nearly like the foot. Oh no, we're car 19. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I've been worried then for a minute. It's alright, the game expects literally nothing from me. This is good. This is what we want. I can deal with that level of pressure. I've been underperforming my entire life. I'm used to disappointing people. I think the guy with the stop go may have gone out before the green, my guess. Because I don't know how you get a stop go penalty that quickly into qualifying without going out before the track's actually open. Mayhaps. Oh dear. Right, so a lot of Le Mans is just sort of sitting here and chilling. So, how's everyone doing? And we're just cruising in a straight line for a minute. Hope everyone's had a good day. Okay, right. Well, I'll actually do something again now. We're at the PlayStation chicane. Oh, we're going very wide at the PlayStation chicane. We are. Front did not want to grip up then for a minute. Once again, we're just gonna sit here and enjoy the going in a straight line thing. Okay, I don't need to go in second that early. Unbalances the car a little bit doing that. Putting too many revs through the old drive shafts. There we go, that's the words. Right, can I get a bit more aggressive on the brakes here? I don't know if I can. No, we can't. Answers that question pretty quick. I just have to, I think, just have to carry more speed through the corner then, because I feel like I'm losing a lot of time there. Like, not a lot of time, but proportionately, I feel like I'm not having to use all the track, which means I'm probably not carrying enough speed. So I think I just have to get off the brakes a bit earlier and try and just launch it through the corner. Got a little bit too much speed into that one. I find this one is a difficult one to find a consistent brake point and do it without unbalancing the car too much. That's probably the best I've done in a while. Don't hit the wall. We literally don't have time to do another lap. No, don't damage the car. Right, we can absolutely fucking launch it through these. There we go, good exit. Right, so we're going to judge ourselves on how we're doing the lap based on our relatives. So we're about 2.5 off Guerra right now, 3.7 off Gonzalez. Let's see how that is by the end of the lap. Ooh, we're going wide. And wide there as well. Lovely. Beautiful. That's a good start. Very slow series, a couple of corners there. You alright, Baz? Nope. I have to dance a little bit too much on the throttle there. Means we're going to be slow all the way down this first part of the Mulsanne. Sad face. Hope you're doing well, Baz. Welcome in. No, too much. Way too late on the brakes there. Well, never mind. Someone's having a good qualifying position. Don't know what happened there. I brake at the 100 most times. This time it just decided not. It didn't want to slow down. I've lost, what, a second? Roughly. So we're probably going to be 205, maybe a 206 if we're like really unlucky. Good exit. That's not too bad. That felt a bit better through there. I feel like I was more aggressive through that corner than I was last time. Not really making a dent in Guerra's advantage above us though. Was in BMW. It's pretty quick and straight like that one, so. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Still got a cough around, but I think the infection part of it has sort of died down a bit. I was on the phone with the GP earlier and I've got to go through like a week's worth of ibuprofen-y stuff, anti-inflammatories, try and set down any irritation that may still be knocking around. So we've still got a cough, annoyingly, but I definitely feel a lot better in myself than I did before. So well, taking half a second out Guerra there. We're almost back to where we were at the beginning of the race, beginning of that. See if we get through here. Ooh, don't hit the end of that curb. That car did not enjoy that. Made up a little bit. Ah, he absolutely launched it through the final chicane there. Oh, we got purple on the final sector though. And that immediately disappeared. Okay, 455 is about what I thought we were going to be with how much we messed up the PlayStation chicane on that one. So, otherwise we would have been probably a 404, 5 maybe. I don't think we definitely lost a second there. .402, Jesus.
Teams and drivers go to the grid.
And then half of the people just didn't bother with qualifying. I'm gonna put with a 402. I'm gonna put 6 lap of fuel in just in case. Because I feel like we could accidentally sneak an extra lap at that sort of pace. It's very borderline. I think there's anything else I need to adjust, is there? No. No. Cool. Oh, right boys, first race. We get P10 qualifying out of 21, so top half. That's a little green uptick from the game for that one. I mean, yes, half the field didn't qualify for reasons. But that's down to them. I can't control that, can I? couple of people have put the extra bit of fuel in just in case we go to lap 6. Because if Pole is doing a 4:02 for the whole race, we're going to be very close. The one race I did yesterday, the guy was doing 4:03s, I think, and we very nearly ended up having to do an extra lap, which I didn't have the fuel for. So a lot of people not bothering to take the rolling start by the looks of it. I don't quite know why it's so long here compared to every other racetrack though. Okay. It's a lot of BMWs. I mean, 358 is like IRL pace. I mean, you must just have to get like perfect cuts and perfect everything to get that sort of pace. Or way above my ability level, put it that way. Little squad there, try and catch up. Right, ready for the green.
Green flag, green flag.
This Mustang's not had a very good start in front of me, is he? Please don't try and sling up the inside. Oh, very nearly got killed then. Oh, F. He asked for more than his tyres could give. Okay, P7, not too bad. Held position and gained 1 because the guy losing grip, so we'll take that. Well and truly in the suck, I don't know if it's going to help us or not. I don't think the Lambo's the quickest in a straight line in this current bop. Annoying I got that track cut there, I just got a bit too greedy going over the curb on the way out. Never mind. Oh! Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. It's all going on. It's all kicking off. We'll take P6. Man, the people braking so fucking early. Steady, Mustang. Man, I really don't. Oh, okay. I don't want this. Like, at all. Fine, you take a position, I don't care. I could see myself getting killed there. Yeah, like that. This Mustang's been a bit of a liability right now. The problem is he's quicker than me in a straight line, so... He did have a hell of a run. So I think the BMW is very quick in a straight line here. I think it's part of the reason we've seen so many of them at the front. I'm just trying to survive at the moment. Could have got my elbows out a bit more, probably, but at that effectively full speed right-hander, I just didn't really want to contest it too much.
Time for 13.93.
That's it. We've had a solid start. Still P7. Hanging on. I don't think this Mustang's going to be long for this world the way he's driving. He's pushing like a madman right now. It's got to be a slowdown, surely. Or is he just going to take the penalty? Looks like he's just taking the penalty. The Lamborghini behind me has disappeared. We've got yet another fleet of BMWs. Jesus. So many BMWs. I think we're just picking up the faint sniffs of a suck right now, but not much. One guy's just constantly going off in chat right now. It's clearly not having a good day. I don't think we've got the straight line speed to get in front of these guys, unfortunately. I can catch up a lot on the brakes. I feel like I'm a lot better on the brakes than they are, but then it gets to the very long straight bit, and it's just there's nothing I can do. Just walking away from me. Just gonna hope for an instant. I mean, if you're too wide coming to here, it's a good place to have one if you can have it. The fact they keep scrapping is good as well. Means we're kind of hanging in it. But I'd like a top 5 if we could get it. Don't think we'll be able to get both of them though. BMW had a nice little twitch there. Tip toes, yep, there we go. Guy's still going off in chat, by the way. He needs a fucking beer, that's what he needs. And remember, this game just doesn't... It's just play pretend. Oh, 4041, okay, that's a new PB. Definitely take that. BMW behind is catching. Pretty good entrance onto the Mulsanne. P3 is still very much in play. If everyone starts tripping over each other. Bit more of a suck this time compared to last lap, so maybe we'll close the gap a little bit. BMW's taking another 2 tenths out from behind as well. Our relative is slowly creeping forward, so I think we were getting a little bit down there we didn't last time. Mustang's off making his own track. I think Mustang brakes quite early here, annoyingly. Very early, in fact. Oh, BMW beyond, we've got all kinds of out of shape there. Pushing very hard. Reset is tomorrow, I believe, UK, British summertime. Midday. It's around midday, I think. Sort of like 11 AM. Something like that. Oh, F. So I've not really had a chance to enjoy Le Mans this week, so I'm quite happy with it. Not being reset just yet, but I can totally understand when you've got 2 of the main races that are going to be focused around driving predominantly in a straight line. I could see I could get quite boring. I have tried it once before. I've done one and I won it. Problem is it always happens at weird times. No. Fucking Jesus Christ, Aston Martin. The fuck is your problem? Well, we just lost a shit ton of time there. Okay, that's a interesting play. Yep, you're off track. You now need to concede the position. Good lad, well done. Oh my god, hello. What's going on here? P4, that's what's going on here. Nope. Okay. Apparently, some weird constellation thing has happened and everyone has simultaneously forgotten how to fucking drive, including me. Well, that was a weird couple of laps, wasn't it? Or a couple of corners, rather. Half a lap. I think I'll call them murder-suicides, I think. Because there's definitely more than one person there who did it to themselves. Oh. I'm not fighting this BMW. He was gaining on me a lot anyway. He's been very cordial up until this point. Well, this is very... yeah, this chat is vocal. Whee! I mean, to be honest, mate, he can have it. I'm not too fussed about keeping... like, I'm not going to lose my race over it. At the moment, we're in close enough position where if something happens in front, I just want to be in the race. So, I'm not going to fight hard with this guy right now, when we've still got another lap to go. Next lap, if we're still closer, yeah, I'll probably will start putting my elbows out a bit more and stuff. But for right now, podiums are like half a second or 3 seconds down the road. And they're all close to each other. And we've just seen a massive fustercluck that's just happened. So... I'm long gaming it right now. This BMW's quicker than me as well, so if he can sort of drag me along, I'm happy with that as well. We've obviously got some quick guys behind us who have reset, so we need to make sure we keep them behind us. So for right now, he can sit in P4. We'll see what we can do after. It pops up on my Discord, mate, saying we were streaming. Back streaming again now. I can talk for more than a couple of sentences without needing to cough. So we've kind of fixed ourselves to that point. Oh shit! Just managed to grab onto the car again there. That was a little bit of code brown. We might be about to lose a lot of positions in one lap here, guys. Just FYI, because we're not that quick in a straight line. And we've got a lot of BMWs behind us. Oh, never mind. That helps.
Lap 4:06.59.
See, what it tells me, Sark, is you haven't got your notifications turned on, mate. That's the problem. Make sure you click that little bell icon so you can know when I'm going live. See? What was I saying? What was I saying about there being a potential podium? See this? Vindication. Vindication. Oh, is he still on Forza at the moment? I saw he was doing that earlier. God damn, this Lambo's slowing us like a straight line. Yeah, that's true, cool. Yeah, see, now, if we could gain a few followers on Twitch, for every follower on Twitch we gain, and for every like we get on the stream, I think we gain horsepower. I think that's the way I've got the game set up. So, if you give those a tickle, that'd be great. Right, if you could absolutely eat shit through the Porsche curves, it'd be cracking. Either of you two, to be fair, you're both there. Come on. I can feel it. There's a dub here somewhere. There's a dub here somewhere. You're right, Sim Racer? Or, yeah, I'll call you Sim or Hoodie. I don't know which. Bear with, just dealing with Porsche curves. Come on, one of you run out of talent, please. Oh, it's only me that ran out of talent. Come on, come on! Come on! Oh, locked up. Oh, come on, come on! No! Ah! Ah! So close. So close. Oh. Why couldn't one of them just run out of talent? That's all I want. Just a little bit. Just a little. All I needed. All I needed was from go. Catch it. And Jesus H. Christoph, that is a big dump list. Wow, interesting. Fair. Right, we need to get back out of this one pretty quick because I think we are close to missing the next one. Back. 2 minutes. Okay, fine. We're fine. We're Gucci. We're good. So if we do this one, we should have enough time to do this one, then do the hour Le Mans, right? Schedule. Our Le Mans starts at 00:35. It is 00:38. Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. That one there. It should only take about 40 minutes. That should put us to... should give us about 10-minute leeway. Beautiful. Oh. Anyway, right. Back in the room. Hello, chat. Apologies. That was a very exciting end to the last race there. Oh, we should actually register, shouldn't we? That'd be a good idea. We're going to stick with Lambo. I know we're suffering in a straight line, but we're just going to stick with the Lambo because that's comfortable. Thanks for stopping in, Sim Racer and Hoodie. Appreciate it. I've seen you around in various other people's chats. Welcome in. How you doing? As well as you, Spring. How you doing? I'm doing better than I was before. We still have a slight cough, and you can see the tone of my voice is still a bit gravelly, but other than that, we're Gucci. We got. Who else was in? Obi-Wan, yes, how you doing, Obi-Wan, mate? And Robin. Oh, we've got lots of different people. Hello, everyone. I'm feeling a bit exposed right now. A lot of people. Necro dogs in there. Jesus, look, everyone. Oh, hello, everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing? Hope everyone has a good evening. Fingers crossed, Robin. We were in split 2 for the last Le Mans one. Hopefully, we don't get put too much higher than that because I think we were reaching. Can we see what it did to our? No, we can't. That's the one I did yesterday. Okay, fine. We may be about to do our bounty, not smell. Do our bounty thing between bronze and silver. Practicing Suzuka. Now I'm going to go on a limb here and say that's probably not in Le Mans Ultimate. Well, with it not being in the game. Cool, join event. And also seconded on the sweating. Yes, that is 30 degrees ambient is a lot. Where is drink? There is drink. Ah, ACC. Yes. I'm assuming that's over on the LFM, right? LFM. I'm sure that's where most people are there. Did I get a follower and I didn't get a notification about it? I do apologise if we did. Bear with. I'm just going to click on the... Where's my... Oh shit me, we're up to 20 viewers in YouTube. Hello everyone. I'm feeling very exposed right now. 20 viewers yet still 11 likes. Guys, come on. Oh, we've got a great surprise with Prime. Oh, right, that's what. Apologies, I didn't get the. I'm not getting my notifications. I'm gonna have to have a look about that. I swear, you stop streaming for one day and everything stops working. I appreciate Greg for the with the Prime. Thank you very much for that, mate. Alright. Why am I not getting my notifications? This is weird. Oh, okay, cool. I do like private lobbies more than LFM. I'll split 3 of 16. Good, we've gone down to split. Thank God for that. Bit 2 is too much stress. I do prefer private communities to LFM. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish I had the time to take part in them. They're a lot more fun. Or run them, actually. I wish I had more time to run them. I enjoy doing that sort of stuff, but I'm a busy boy, unfortunately. Right, 2 laps of that. That. I really should save this as a preset, but never mind. There we go. Job done. Oh, follow from Nebulous187 as well. Thank you very much, mate. It's actually coming up on my stream here, I've now realised, but I've also got... it's not... there should be some loud fanfare going on stream. It is set up for it, but apparently it's deciding not to work. So I do apologise for that. But thank you very much for the follow. As I say, once again, thank you very much for the follow and the Prime sub, Greg. Appreciate you. And also the sub for SRIAH, Sierra. I was just going to call you TrakRacer for the sub to the channel as well on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much, boys. Oh, that was a lot. We've had a lot go on in the last few minutes. I'm going to need to have a sit down and have a calm down, I think. That was a very mad end to Le Mans, as well as realising we've got a lot of people watching right now over both YouTube and Twitch, and subs and follows and Prime subs and all that glorious things that come with it. So, right. We're all set up, aren't we? Yeah. Let's go. Let's see if we can... We got to 404.1. Let's see if we can finally get into the 403s. And then after that, we just got to find another 5 seconds to get into the 358s. You know. No small feat. I was going to make a joke about like size 12, but no. It's too convoluted to get there, and by the time the opportunity was there, but by the time I got there, it was gone. So, you know, when you go, there's a joke here somewhere. Oh yeah, it'd be that. Never mind, mine was gone. That's what my brain was scrambling through. Whoa. Great, thank you. Well, we've got another Lambo friend. See if we can be best Lamborghini. Because we're not gonna be fastest, are we? Let's be real. Ooh, bit late. There's a lot to do on this track. Yes, that was to the tune of the Axolotl song as well. Oh dear. That's not a good time to be yawning. We're planning on doing an hour-long endurance race after this. Come on, buddy. Don't fail me now. Don't hit the bollard. I hit the bollard. Yep. Contact with the movable brackets bollard. No, definitely second gear. Whey. I honestly have no idea how to do it, Nebulous, either, to be honest. I think once you go follow, then it gives you the option to subscribe, and I think you have the there's like a drop down list there. You can choose like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or prime, maybe. I don't know. I vaguely remember. It's been a long time since I've actually subscribed to anyone on Twitch, to be honest. I don't spend a lot of time, or don't have a lot of time to spend browsing Twitch to sub to a lot of people. But say, no dramas if you can't, mate. I appreciate the intent. I had to compromise the start there just to make sure we didn't get it disallowed. So we're going to be down on the back foot a little bit already. We're 1.4 behind Vogel crossing the line, so let's see where we are at the end. No, you don't go on that curb, or that one. So you go on both of them, you fall. Could have been a better run through the final corner onto the Mulsanne as well. Now's the point where we don't really do much. Just 400. Bit deep. Ah. Very much not a good exit out of the PlayStation chicane there, never mind. I feel like we're looking at probably a 405 again, boys. Yeah, we lost half a second to Vogel just through the PlayStation chicane alone. Going a little bit back. Back to 1.4 behind Vogel, so we're back on course for whatever time he's going to do. It's all relative, obviously. He could also be doing like a 408, in which case we're sucking massively. I don't believe he is, but we could be. Okay, we seem to have salvaged our lap a little bit through there, although short shifting's not helping. So, we're fine. Oh, oh. 403.5. We will take that. Smashed our PB by 0.6 per second once again. Oh, it's going good tonight, guys. We got a mojo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 0.003 of a second. We'll just die lap 1. Again, we're going to err on the side of caution and do 6 laps worth of fuel just in case, because we do have a 401 quality lap pace here. So we want to make sure that we're not.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for
Well,
a
he's
race
P4. Okay, okay. Right, I don't think there's anything else we need to go in and fiddle with here. We've already added fuel, haven't we? Oh, tyres. That's what we do need to do. New tyres. I don't think we did that last race, you know. I don't think we actually changed tyres. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, right. Now we're looking over on YouTube. Beautiful, there we go, that's much better. 15 likes, thank you very much, guys. That's a much more respectable number, thank you very much. Right, let's get on the grid. Everyone else is looking like they're expecting to go 5 laps. We're going 6 just in case. Welcome into everyone on Twitch. I saw we had a little influx of a few people join. If you're new here, please feel free to press the follow button if you enjoy it here. We are slightly higher than average level sim races, trying to be more entertaining than we are quick. Hopefully we don't get killed T1, which would be nice. Still don't get why it starts just so far back for this rolling start. No, why's it got to be all the way back before the like halfway through the Porsche curves? Why can't it just be like here by pit entry? Make much sense. It could be worse, could be a full lap, couldn't it? Someone... Oh, P3's potentially left with... No, he's there, okay. Just lagging, so, you know, we're just next to someone who apparently has got really intermittent ping. That's great. That's what you want to see. Really reassuring at a race start when someone goes, oh, we've got latency issues, and he's the person next to you. Love it. Right, get ready for green.
Green flag, green flag.
That's very slow. Not going to worry about fighting for something right now. Just want to get through. Making sure to leave the space. Cold, we're heavy. Just want to keep it in the right place right now. Very slow run onto the mole sound. Not good. Not good. Just going to pull over to the left because we ain't going to be able to defend this, so... Least of all from BMW. We're slow in a straight line as it is, let alone defending from a BMW without any suck. Comes another one. We're sitting duck. Oh, yellow. Some people have had some shenanigans go through that chicane by the looks of it. Yep. Yep. Basically, the Lambo makes up its time in the braking zone and the second half of the lap. So it's all about just trying to get through this first bit because it sucks. I've tried the Lexus, yeah. The Lambo is the one I'm most comfortable with, and generally I have better races if I just am in the Lambo, because I just have less like incidents and moments and stuff like that. Less off-track moments, less half spins. Like in the last race where we, right at the very end, we made up 2 positions because everyone else had started falling off the track and we didn't. So the Lamborghini is just where I am most comfortable. So like, it really hurts at like certain points of the track, like now where people are just walking away from me even though I've got the tow. But I don't have any, I'm like, touch wood, don't have like any issues with like getting on power and stuff like that, or washing out and things like that, which I do have in some other cars. So the Lamborghini is very much a comfort blanket for me. As I was describing before, not only do I need a car to flatter me, I need one to like hold my hand and tell me I'm pretty. My right foot is pretty dumb, so I need it to, you know, like hold me. Probably the best I've got through those chicanes.
Time for 11.98.
But yeah, we're definitely getting hurt. I think the front engine rear wheel drive cars are just quicker here. Not in a straight line. Oh, we went off track there. Like, I'm quicker in these first bits here, and I'm quicker in the like Porsche S's and stuff at the end of the lap. But we struggle through anywhere that's like an extended straight line, which being Le Mans is most places. Oh, F. See, that's generally what I don't have to contend with. Yeah, I mean, I've floated around the last little while trying to find some other cars, and none of them felt like home compared to the Lamborghini. Basically, we had some fun with the Porsche, but every single race I did with the Porsche, I was quick, but we had a moment where we lost the back end at least once in like every race. So, like, it cost us the win at Kota. So, no, I think this is a extenuating circumstance, the amount of how much straight line there is here. I'm sure I could be as quick and as confident in things like the BMW as well, but I just don't have the seat on. Like, we might try something other than Lambo in the 1 hour eventually, because 1 hour of sucking in the straight line is going to be painful. And the fact that Mustang is catching up with me is also slightly worrying, considering how poor that bop is on that car generally. Don't know, maybe we'll try the BMW in the 1 hour. I think I've managed to get like a 405 something in the BM, so it's not far off where I'm pace, and I'll probably going to get that down as well when I'm more used to it. You'll see just how much quicker I am through these corners than like everyone else is. Apart from when we mess up the exit and the Mustang gets close to us again. I thought we were raced moles last race. Did we race them last race? I don't know. Might be chatting shit. Oof. That's not good. Oh, I was sad that we managed to pick up a thing right at the end. A little track cut right in the very last corner. That'd have been a good lap. Oh. Okay, didn't see I had another track warning come up there. Shit. It is indeed lemons. We're about to get absolutely mugged by a Mustang on the straight line because Lamborghini be slow, she be brick. Especially when you got a dink on the front bumper because you're an idiot and you clip the wall in the Porsche curves. Yep. See you later, Mr. Mustang. Please don't pull back in front of me, that's a good way to have an accident. Especially as you clearly haven't got the car balance before you start braking. Indeed. Viet America, powered by capitalism and anger. And guns. This is me in the tow, like not catching up with the Mustang, just FYI. Once again, sat directly behind the Mustang, ever so slightly gaining on him, but really not by much. But still got a while yet to go. There's a good chance that people could still either run out of fuel because we're still at 5.9 laps. Don't know what. Oh, we'll do that. Or that must. Okay, yep, cool. We'll take 2 freebies, thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you, come again. Annoyingly, the leader looks like the person who's fueled for 5 laps, so isn't going to push it to 6, annoyingly. We could really do with it pushing into 6, that'd be very funny. Ooh, go wide, go wide, go wide. That was a horrible run. Hit one curb too early and it just threw me off completely. .402 from the lead. The Mustang behind is very big on like mid-corner speed, not so much on exit speed, which I can work with. I did not see they're bringing that to 40 series. That's interesting. I mean, I've got a 5070 Ti, so it's redundant to me, but it's still interesting for everyone else. That's pretty cool. Extra life out of your 4070 Ti's and 4070 Supers. That's all good for consumers. I'm all for that. You have to be a pleb like me and overspend for a GPU just because you needed something with FSR and NVANC encoders. Yeah, no, I can understand. That's why that would be interesting for you, Miller. Yeah, it was a little bit too slow through. Like I was a bit too cautious on the way in to that corner for the Mulsanne. But yeah, I was quite happy with the exit. I was full throttle. Please don't lunge. Please don't lunge. Please don't lunge. Please don't lunge. He's lunging. Of course he is. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I have a button for this.
I think you have to leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space.
Thank you, Fernando. I have new buttons, guys. I honestly don't know what that Mustang thought was going to happen there. Like, that is the dumbest fucking move I've seen in a while. Like, okay, you're half a car length alongside, and you think you're going to get to the apex before... What? Okay, fine, whatever. Doesn't make sense to me, but fine, I guess. Hey, get us stopped. There we go. Very silly move, but never mind. We survived. That's the important thing. Picked up a, I think, no, it didn't actually look like we picked up any other damage. If this was iRacing, we'd be out of the race by now. Like, if it was iRacing, the tyres would have switched off randomly for no reason, and we've been out of the race for that reason. We'd have lost it through Porsche curves with no real reason. Bad. Bad, 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 bad.
04.95.
He has a quicker car in a straight line, that's for sure. I'm quicker than him on the brakes. And corner exit, because he's just yeeting it into the corner. Well, I'll take the penalty, fuck it. I'll need the gap. Yeah, basically, yeah. So he's going to be right on my back bottom again. We're going to have we're going to have an instant replay of what happened last time at the end of this straight, I think. He's going to try it here, isn't he? Yes, I know I was weaving there, but that's because I'm trying to stop him from being stupid. Right, at least he's close enough now that he can get by before the fucking corner. Yeah, I had to just be a pain coming into PlayStation chicane there, otherwise he was just going to be a dick and do it again, and it would have been far worse. At least here I can control it a little bit better. Again, I don't know why you'd move over to the racing line just after you've done the... Like, you're just asking to get rear-ended if you do that. I don't get why people do it. Stay on your tighter line. It's a little bit slower through the corner, but not by much, and your risk of being punted is, like, negligible. Because all it takes is someone to miss their braking point as you move back over to the braking line, you've obscured their vision. They're like, oh shit, where am I braking? Miss it by half a second, and then bash, they're in the back of you. Oh, why are you braking there? I got sort of half forced into that move. I didn't really want to do it. I wasn't ever really alongside, but... Oh, please, I don't want to go too wide through the Porsche curves. I don't want to go too wide through here. Please do the smart thing. No, we're just going to bait him into fuck it up. Bait him into taking too much speed in. No, he didn't, damn it, he didn't fall for it. I was hoping he was just going to sail straight off into the gravel. Nah, instead we're just going to massively fuck up the Porsche curves. There we go. Sad. Oh well. Messy, but we'll take it. Lambo's just slow in a straight line. It's great through the sort of the middle speed corners and stuff like that. It's just slow in a straight line. Like compared to BMWs, basically, like BMW is the go-to, hence why you've got 100,000 of them right here. Oh. Cheers, Demis, mate. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Oh, I need to relog the game. Bear with. It's decided that we now don't have LMU. Right, quit. Reload. There we go. Oh dear. Well, that was a bit more of a... That was a slightly more eventful, right? Eventful race, that one. I think we're going to have to pick something other than the Lamborghini for the hour race, because we're just going to be too slow otherwise. I think we're probably going to have to go with BMW. I've seen we've gone up to gold 3 in safety rating. That's nice. You should be able to mute them in Steam potentially, or you've got depends how you've got your audio pathed up as well. There are ways of doing it. So like I've got the Wavelink software, so I can tell various different things to go to different audio channels and then just mute certain stuff, or tell it to go nowhere in effect. Oh, I just realised we actually had a follower through that race as well. Thank you, Anon Snake. Apologies, it's not giving me any form of audio alerts at the moment, and it's very annoying. I do apologise. We're up to 60 followers. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a very good stream today. My online results ready. Hey, we're back up to Silver 1. Yay! I can't wait to lose this. Yay! Rank breakdown. -1. Boo. Okay, it says, I mean, that says Silver 1 right there. Oh, let's bring it back in. There we go. Silver 1 up here. How do we lose it? Zero clean laps in the race. Oh, shit. Whoops. That's not good. So, are we not silver? Or are we silver? Or are we human? Profile. We are silver 1. But apparently neither of those two put us up. Bizarre. Oh well. Yeah, my only guess would be you can I think you can mute the option in the settings of Steam itself. That might be the only way, potentially. What's our rank breakdown on this one? +7, that's a good race, that one. So that's the one that basically got us all the way to silver. Qualified 19th, 9th, 3rd, yeah. And we got, beautiful, 14%. Beautiful. We might actually get, you know, like, might get plat. No, actually, no, we're not, because we've just dropped a whole load. We're actually back down to gold 2. Because we didn't have a single clean lap and we had contact in the last race, we actually dropped back out of gold 3 back to gold 2. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Right. What are we thinking, boys? Are we going to do the BMW? BMW? There's all the other ones. I haven't seen... Growing the beard properly be COVID, probably. Maybe just before. I used to have, like, I used to keep it short, and then sort of, I think in COVID I kind of just let it go. Maybe. Yeah, it potentially could be the fact that everyone is still in the... A lot of people just wanted to rinse and repeat this one. So, the like, problem you have when you have the 20-minute race with this one, and then you have the hour-long race, and they're at the same circuit, a lot of people just want the 20-minute races, because you can do more races in the same amount of time. I prefer longer races, but you would think someone who races in Le Mans Ultimate, you know, an endurance game, would want the longer races, but not always the case. We'll keep an eye out. We'll register up for it. I don't want to be a BMW because it's just yet another BMW on the grid, but I feel like being the Lamborghini, we're just hurting ourselves so much. Or do we just stick with a Lambo and just be like super safe about it? Because this is open setup as well, so the bop might be different. Yeah, this is open setup. Fuck it, we're just doing the Lamborghini. Not overthinking this. We're just doing Lambo. Yeah, Macca is a shout. It did seem to be better, but as I say, this is at least open, I believe. Yeah, open. So we can trim the wing out of it, so we should hopefully be able to go a bit quicker. We'll run with old Daddy Dave's setup and see what he's got for us. Yeah, hopefully we'll have more than 4 and 4, because that's going to be a bit barren. Oh. While we're not doing much, I'm going to get my hands out of my gloves, let them have a little breathe. Jump into practice, see what old Daddy Dave's got set up for us in terms of setups. Oh. Dee 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 dee. Bum ba da bum bum. Dee 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 dee. Ooh. Let's change where I'm leaning slightly, and it's very nice fan action going on right now. Right. Car setup, Daddy Dave. Powertrain 1, 3, 5, 11. Bit more fuel, I think. Oh, Christ, an hour long race. 5. That's gonna be what? 2 pit stops, isn't it, for fuel? If we're only getting 5 laps out of a tank. Get a bit more rotation out of it. Dee dee. Oh dear. Oh. Right, let's see what Daddy Dave's setup's looking like. Yeah, 2 stops. That's all I thought it'd be. Normally these ones have got like 1 stop. Oh, is this? Are we doing? We're doing a old cheeky old transition, aren't we? We doing dusk to night, I'm guessing. What it looks like. Right, cold tyres. Going to be a little bit lethal. We might actually want to bump the pressures up a little bit, as we're going to be getting colder as the race goes on. Oh, yeah, that would be because I muted that. There we go. I think we might bump our tyre pressures up a little bit for this one over the standard ones, because we're going to be racing on a cold track. Funky blue signs. Ooh, that's interesting new take on that corner. Man, this fuel is we need to really push it to, we need to extend the lap really, don't we? We want to set that up so that we are plus 1 lap. Are you gonna? No, you're not letting me add plus 1 lap. It's impossible, is that what we're saying? We can't do it. Okay. Okay, fine. We're going to keep an eye on this. If there's not a lot of people, we're going to bounce and just go back to doing the 20-minute races. Because, nicest one in the world, I'm not doing a 7-person 1 hour long endurance. It's just not happening. We can try to do a bit Kota. We haven't done Kota in a Lambo. Bit longer wait for that one. So yeah, it'd be Kota or another Le Mans. We'll see what happens. I'm not feeling hopeful though. Not gonna lie. I think it's a bit of a weird time. It's like a transition between European and US at the moment. I don't think there's a lot of people on the US, but there's obviously not a lot of people left in Europe on right now. I know this is around the sort of time that the Twitch viewership drops off a bit as it transitions from one to other. I know there's generally not that many streamers live around now with LMU. It's still mostly a European-based game, at least with Enjoyers, from what I can see in the data. Number not going up is sad. I think it's because everyone is still in the dailies, aren't they? In the rookies, rather. Oh, I don't want to do rookies though, because then I'm just going to lose my silver driver ranking straight away. Oh dear. I don't think it's going to happen, Robin. I don't think it's going to happen. Nah, Robin's bailed already. You snoop on people's profile here, you can't know. Boo! I want to have a look at other people's wins and losses. What are we at now? 50 races, aren't we? Nice stats. Yeah, 50 races, there we go. 12 podiums, so nearly a quarter of the time we race we're in the podium. I'm happy with that. Over a third of the third time we race we're in the top 5. 8 dumps, heavily weighted towards the beginning. We're not very good at. We're not the quickest in terms of like 1 lap pace. It would appear 0 fastest laps and only 3 pole positions out of 50 races. East. Yeah, I'm about to bail as well. Yep, we bailing. We out. Right, what are we doing next, boys? Do you guys want to see Kota? Mix it up a little bit. We got a half hour at Kota. I believe is open setup as well. Actually, we've only got 3 people in that lobby. It's just going to be Le Mans, isn't it? Reset will be tomorrow, well, technically today now for me. It's in about 10 or 11 hours, one of the two. It either resets like 11 AM or midday UK time, because it's a UK based developer. It's one of those. I can never remember if it's 11 or if it's 12. I think the first races are like midday, so I think it resets around like the race is finishing at about 11 AM. And then they wait till the 12 o'clock and then they set everything off again. So you got about 12 hours, basically 10 or 11 hours. Oh, we missed our goal. Oh, no, we haven't. That's just been swapped around, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Ignore me. Oh, we got a bit of a gap now, boys. Got 4 in there. We'll keep an eye on Ko because we're accidentally quick at Kota somehow. But I get the feeling we're just going to go back to doing 5 laps of Le Mans again. Just because that's where everyone is. There's literally no one else anywhere else in this game, from what I can see. Oh, there might be the Protos here as well. Yeah, there's a few people here. I've still never driven an Alpine 2 or a Proto in this game. Maybe we will for a stream at some point soon. That's a lot of Bronze Zero safety ratings. I hope that's a visual bug. I hope. Dee 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 do do. Yeah, we've already got 10 people already queued up. I don't get it. Like, Le Mans fine, but I just don't get it. Did we not unregister? We did. Okay, good. Whew. I thought I was panicking then for a minute. So I was pretty certain we did. I'm gonna reload that just because that's bugging me. Yeah, I'm gonna make the executive decision to say that we did unregister for it. Still only 5 in Kota, Jesus. I hope we don't get a visual. There wasn't a visual bug of me unregistering, and then in about an hour and a half from now goes, "Oh, you failed to finish in your 1 hour of Le Mans race." Dong ding dong ding. Why is that so pixelated? That's really weird. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're getting some people in here now. Still not amazing. When does that start? Maybe it might just be one. We have one more crack at Le Mans, and then call it for the evening. Get rested for tomorrow, so we can try and survive Monza. Hopefully, the Fuji circuits they choose won't have the stupid fucking chicane in next week. Because that's the main reason I don't like that circuit. I like the other than that pissing fucking chicane at the end. If we get it without that, we'll be fine. But yeah, I just hate that track with the chicane in it. It's just so bad. think we're meant to be getting a special event soon, aren't we? Like the driver swap event. I'm pretty sure. I should probably look at doing these at some point. I did register this and then did absolutely nothing with it. I think it's week 3, isn't it? Week round 3 or 4, yeah. Dee diddly dee 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 dee. Definitely isn't in progress right now. Right, let's register for that one. I think this one we'll mix up and we'll go with the Bimmer, maybe. See what we can do with this. What's one I generally find people don't race very often? Go with that one. Robin's already in. There he is. Also with the BMW. Right, let's see what we can get done with this. The BMW, shall we? If I go out here and we can do a fucking 401 off the rip, I'm gonna be pissed. Just FYI. You alright, Smoking? How you doing, mate? Welcome in. We've just been grinding Le Mans. Well, Le Mans Ultimates Le Mans races this week. Well, today. Now we're back online. Yeah, same, Robin. We've been caning it on the Lambo, but you're too much for sitting duck on the straight with that Lamborghini. It's great in like the first and the third sector. It's just so fucking slow in a straight line compared to everyone else around you. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. I've kicked the chest infection enough that I can maintain a relatively a decent level of compensation now. We're still a bit coffee here and there, but we're chugging down the ibuprofen and pushing through. What? Rear wing is negative 0.4 degrees. How is? It's generating lift. What is my rear wing is generating lift? The fuck is going? What am I, a plane? I know BMW used to make planes, hence the logo, but fucking hell. Right, we want that's 4, 7, and 11. Oh, I definitely want more brake pressure than that. I think, please, Jesus. That there. 85% brake pressure, Christ, doesn't it? No, it doesn't want to stop. I'll leave that there. We should be alright with that. Oh. There we go. Whee. Right, let's see if we can get a better time out of the BMW, shall we? Got a shit ton of fuel. It is 1:45 in the morning. 00:45 is the clock right now. Hey, steady. Definitely carry more speed through there. No, I do most of my streaming. I start generally at 10:30 PM and go through to about between 1 and 2, generally. The latest I'll stay up and stream is about 2 PM, 2 AM. And then I'm up at about 7, half 7. Gets me a solid 5 hours sleep. We do that Monday to Friday, and then I have Saturday, Sunday to sort of catch up and do some other bits. Do like make some videos out of the VODs and stuff like that, and get a decent-ish night's sleep. I rarely get more than 6 hours sleep generally. Appreciate it, Turismo. I mean, when someone said, when you go, how much wing have you got? I've got negative 0.4 degrees of wing. That means it's generating lift, right? That's the only way you can have a negative wing. I mean, you can't have negative degrees anyway. It just goes past the point of 360. But you know, we're not going to argue too much on the realms of maths. But negative 0.4 degrees of wing. What the fuck does that even mean? It's like, I just don't get it. It just confused the fuck out of me. Like, for someone who has a relatively, like, a decent-ish understanding of physics, like, I've heard of gravity and shit like that. Like, I kind of understand the principle of how it works. And forever, if you've been part of the UK school system, you'll know that gravity applies a force of acceleration of 9.14 meters per second, 9.41 meters per second on a force, on an object falling in a vacuum. Don't know why we know that, but we do. And for some reason my brain has got pi to, I think, 6 places, 3.14159. Don't need that, usually 3.14. My brain's like, nah, don't worry, I've got you. We can be super accurate in our arithmetic around pi that we do daily. I'm always having to find the circumference of a circle. Barely walk down the street without someone going, "Oh, mate, can you do us a favour? Just measure the circumference of this for us." Yeah, sure. Do you happen to know the radius or diameter? Yeah, he's just made his own sort of branch of physics. It's like, oh yeah, we're a negative wing now. Well, where? We've got negative degrees. It's gone past. It's gone inwards. It was now created an inward dimension where things have now collapsed inwards on themselves. The fourth dimension is real, and it is based around the rear wing of this BMW in Le Mans Ultimate. Yeah, it will be there, mate. It will be there. It will just take a while. Oh, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. You've got Project Motor Racing, which should be a relatively good stopgap. It's looking pretty promising. Right. I don't know what it is with the BMW. I always struggle to hear the soft limiter. Yellow. I don't know what. Oh, you can't. What? What are you doing? Oh god, hello. That's a really, really bad place to be going very slowly. Yeah, console for like even semi-serious racing right now, it kinda sucks. Like the only semi-serious race you've got is like GT7, but that's specifically to one console, and I'm not going down my GT7 rant again. Like F1, I guess you could count as like a semi-serious title. I wouldn't, but it has an esport around it, so like I guess it is. But yeah, console was like it's kind of sucking as like a gateway to get into spending thousands of pounds on things shit you don't need, like computer parts, which FYI you need, or you always need. If you're ever trying to think, do I need it? Yes, you do. Well, if you're on Xbox, yeah, you're kind of fucked, really. Especially with potentially what's about to happen with Turn 10 and Forza as well. Part of the reason I'm leaning more and more away from it is, or why I tried doing it early, was because you never want to be beheld to the success of a single game when it comes to content creation. Because as soon as that game falls off, you fall off, so... brake bias, I think 51.5. Yeah, 51.5. And TC settings are just there for you, mate. 4711. Sounds weird. Would recommend. There's a video by a guy called HD Racing. Goes into the theory behind it. Works really, really well. No worries, mate. No worries. Like these aren't optimal TC settings. Like you will be probably slower than theoretical best ones, but these are really safe, and you can just sort of not have to worry about getting the car out of the corner and stuff. Yeah, it really does. As I say, it's not going to be the quickest. It's not the quickest by way of like lap time as such, but it's definitely the quickest by way of like consistency over a race, which is what I'm more important. I put more weight in than like single lap theoretical potential pace. Scrape. Oh man, Project Cars 2 is so good. If I could pick up a copy of it somewhere that isn't like 50 quid off of Box Breakers for PC, I would. But you can't get it anyway now because of licensing. Because, you know, all that fun stuff to do with licensing. Wow, apparently we suck. Although we were very slow off the mob sound. Let's see how much we gain on the more sound here. We did get a bit sort of crossed up come through here as well, didn't we? Okay, not as bad as I thought then. So if we're looking at what's going to be 1.7 probably by the end of the straight. Oh, the chicane here. That'll put us at a 404. About right. Okay. And that's with more than race fuel as well. So yeah, I'm fine with it. Oh. Yeah. I personally wouldn't count ACC worth playing. My personal opinion on that. I think it's one of the greatest lies ever told. I think it's a game that got caught sniffing its own farts. And yeah, so I didn't see you respond to Trismo as well. So my problem with GT7 isn't necessarily the game. I think the game is like fine. My problem is just Sony. It's the business practice that Sony engages in right now are just not consumer friendly compared to like Microsoft and other stuff and Steam, obviously. And for them to gatekeep a game, like For me to play, like, it's the only racing game on the market where I need to buy a new machine that is inferior to the machine that I've got, new hardware, which personally I feel is probably going to be inferior to the hardware that I've got to play this game, rather than just releasing it multi-platform like everyone else is doing, apart from Nintendo. That's my issue with GT7. Yeah, no, I've been using the Lambo. Problem with the Lambo is at Le Mans is it's slow as dicks in a straight line. Like we in qualifying, I've been getting like top 5 qualies last couple of races, but we just get mugged when people are in the suck as well. Like, you're sat in the suck with someone in front of you, and they're just walking away, even with you being in slip. It's just like, I've done 3 races. Well, I'll show you. We've done. Oh, you're right, that guy. Yeah, I'm back to the world of someone who can articulate ideas and voice them without needing to cough every few seconds, which is useful. Breathing's still questionable because I've still got cold, but yeah. So you can see like third, fifth in the Lamborghini, all down at Le Mans. This one, I believe we got our PB in, which was a 40. I think we finished at a 4:03.5, wasn't it? Like 4:04.1. Must have been the other one. Yeah, we've got 4:03.5 in the Lambo. So, like, overall lap pace is there. The problem is you just get stuck behind people. Like, you're quick on the brakes, you're quick out of corners, and then you just get stuck behind people elsewhere. That's kind of hard to make a pass. I find that it doesn't try and kill me so much. I just find I'm working the rear tyres more than I would like. I'm looking at tyre grip and stuff, they just seem to disappear. Even with 11, like slip rating 11, they just seem to keep disappearing. So, yeah, we parked that one for a bit. I've given it a couple. It's one I want to work, but I've not been able to quite get it where I like it in terms of like long race pace. Do. Right, this is probably my last race of the evening, boys. So, belt in for this one. Problem I got with iRacing is it's just. So I'm not against iRacing as such. I just find I'm having more fun in LMU than I am in iRacing. Like, iRacing is fine, but the damage model, the window licking specials that I keep getting put in lobbies with, the heroics, the ego of some people who have when their IPing is better than mine, like when their I number is bigger than my I number and they feel like they should get past me because of that. Irked on me a lot, which is the main reason I've not gone back to it. So, and the GT tyre model just sucks. Like, it, even with the new one, it's just bad. The tyres just turn off for no fucking reason. Like, you have a little bit of a moment, you catch it, then you go to actually turn into the corner, the tyres still haven't come back to you for some reason, and then you just have this really slow spin, and there's nothing you can do with it. You can't catch it. It's just a bit boring, and I don't have a lot of tracks in it. If I were to do it, I've unlocked GT3, so it'd be then buying another car, and then another track. It's just, I'm not having the fun in it where I want to open it up and race and like spend 50 quid on a season to run a couple of tracks and a couple of cars and stuff like that. So it's not that I'm against it. I would more than happily do things like special events for it. But I'd like to do it regularly as a season thing for like the way Ollie does it and stuff like that. I couldn't do that. It's just not for me. I'm having more fun in LMU. I hate the netcode. I absolutely hate the netcode. Yeah, slow cars are fine. I like the MX-5 in there. and the M2 doesn't follow the laws of physics really. Touring cars are okay. Again, the behaviour of the cars is a bit weird. GT4s is fun, but again, the ego of the people involved with GT4s is a bit of a pain. Then you mix that with the netcode, then you mix that with the damage model, then you mix that with LMP3s who don't know how to pass properly when in multi-class racing and are lunging you from 8 cars back as you're turning into the apex of a corner. It all just piled up basically, and I just let you know what, I'm not having fun. And if I'm not having fun, I don't know. I don't have enough time to not have fun. Let's put it that way. So the MX-5s are fun in any game. You can put the MX-5s anywhere, and it's just a great car. You're right, I'm Royal. How you doing, mate? Like, honestly, I'm not a massive GT fan guy either. This is the irony of me having fun in Le Mans, is like I'm not really a fan of GTs. They're fine, but the game is more enjoyable to play in here. I'll let you guys in the clip when Race Room gets its update in September, and if there is regular touring cars with regular people in it, that is just going to be the channel for a while. I fucking love touring cars, but no one plays it, and especially no one plays it at Race Room as well. So if when they do this update and there is regular ranked racing, if one of them is touring cars, I'm gonna be spamming that shit. I'm gonna be spamming it so much. All 12-hour shift, ouchies. Feel for you there. Rather you than me on that one, mate. Does not sound like fun at all. But you made it through, and yeah, and more importantly, you're back home now. So I'm just gonna go for a pee, guys, before we get into the quali. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, right, we're back. Oh. I just realised how fucking sweaty my back is. Do you know why my back's sweaty?
Must be the water.
Yep. Oh dear. Right, car setup, here we go. 2 laps. One. 4, 7, 11. We want way more brake pressure than that. About that. Can't change that. Can't change that. I'll leave that there. Yeah, leave that there. I don't want it to be too twitchy. No. Go on. Right, boys. Here we go. In the BMW for once. It's been a while. As they're saying, not created stained. We raced with Delaire a few races back. I think he did a 401 quali, I want to say. So here, quick lad. I'll watch out for him. Nothing wrong with Horizon. Horizon's more popular in motorsport. If you want to just fuck around and find out, Horizon's the best place to fuck around in still. Want to unwind and just, yeah, slip like Unreal's doing, like slippy slidey about. Great for it. It's not the kind of I struggle with like aimless games. That's why I'm not a Horizon fan. I need a strict set of sort of instructions, like complete 10 laps as quick as possible. I mean, that's what it's there for, mate. It's a half a collectible game. Let's face it, the races aren't exactly like super serious, or like the amount of times I see people doing it, they're racing through fields and people are doing like massive corner cuts and all this sort of stuff with it. It's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's wherever you get your enjoyment from it. A lot of people spend a lot of time in, like, AC doing the no-hesi stuff, which is just being an absolute heathen through traffic. That's what you want to do with it, fine. It's not, again, not something that really floats my boat or tickles my pickle, but if it does you, then fair play. Whoa, steady. We'd have been fucked then. Right. Let's see if Robin's actually going to clap my cheeks in this one. Are we in the same... Are we sure we're in the same split? I didn't actually check. I know, Robin may actually be like a hell of a lot quicker than me. Didn't actually look. Yeah, no, I mean, if it's not for you, mate, it's not for you. So enough. If people find enjoyment in it, in some ways, I can see how people find enjoyment in it. It's not for me. Like, I've tried it a little bit. I've dabbled about in Horizons in the past, and it's been fine. But yeah, it's not something that really like I gain anything from personally. In terms of like enjoyment, it's not a terrible game by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not something that I'm looking to unwind in, as such. It's what it says. Depending what it's the right tool for the job. So if you want to do drifting, then obviously Horizon's pretty good for that. So I'll take your word for it. I'm not exactly a slider boy, so I can neither confirm nor deny that. Come back to me. Thank you. Yeah, no, I could see that. I could see that. It's very hard to differentiate. Like, it's that fine line between like staying true to the franchise as such versus innovating. So like, I can see why it could be difficult with like trying to remember which one's which and stuff, which obviously we're changing locations and themes has a massive impact on. Steady. You can already feel that this BMW is way more twitchy than the Lambo. So I'm trying to drive this like the Lambo and it's just not working. The back is stepping out way too much. White understeer as well. That's very slow through there. Yeah, well, let's not forget, I mean, Forza's didn't exactly have the... I mean, it's in a lot better state now than it was, but it's taken nearly 18 months to get there, nearly 2 years. Like, Forza's been out 2 years in October. Mad when you think about it. And let's not lie to ourselves and say it was great when it came out. It was functional, but that's probably the best thing you can say about it. And even that wasn't always great. Need to brake more coming into that. I'm used to Lambo line and Lambo pace. Definitely hasn't got the option, the ability to sort of get it stopped and throw around that corner anywhere near as quickly. We have a fuel warning. Yeesh. That was tough. Needs to brake a little bit earlier. Coming into that corner. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. One thing it reminded me of is like when the whole turn 10 thing came out, it's like just use this as a reminder, regardless of where you work for, you are just a number on a spreadsheet when it comes to payroll. These places don't care about you as much as they try and say that they do. If it's more beneficial to get rid of you, cost-wise, they'll do it. So always be looking out for yourself. Oh, got a bit crossed up coming out of there. It cost us about a second.
Lap 4:04.34.
Yeah, we could have got a 4:03, I think. 4:43 on my first real attempt at like a quick lap in the BMW. Kind of shows you what you need to know about that car, really, doesn't it? Oh, there's Robin. He's clapping my cheeks there with an extra 8 seconds a second quicker than me. Oh dear.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright, we're going to put 6 laps in just to be on the safe side. Make sure we put some fresh tyres on. We're actually burning the fronts more than the rears. That was weird. Right. Oh, I'll see you in a minute. Before we go to the grid. So we're not in a rush, are we? Do 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 do. Oh. Right, well, if you are in here, Robin, good luck. Hopefully we don't meet each other in the most precarious of positions. Absolutely storming lap qualifying time as well, mate. 23.5, very nice.
Formation lap.
Maybe we try winding the brake bias back a little bit. Oh, we qualified P12 in the end. Okay. Oh dear. Need to get working on some custom liveries as well, boys, don't we? Oh, right, we get ready for the final green of this evening. Oh, itchy foot, itchy foot, itchy foot, itchy foot. Cheers, smoking. Thank you very much. We might need it. We've got some quick people in it.
Green flag, green flag.
Robin slow on the pickup. Allow Robin to go around the outside there. Whoa. Avoid that. Oh, lots of people going slow. Oh, that's a scrappy start. Up to P8, we'll take that. Not the smoothest of starts, damn. This game is Le Mans Ultimate, or LMU. Most people refer to it as LMU. It's probably a very bad idea. Yeah, just backed out that one. It was not a smart idea to be going in that tight little gallop through into that corner there. Yeah, it's a good game. Drives really well. The cars sort of feel and respond like cars and can do it kind of like instinctively almost. Oh, getting lunged massively. Hello. And it's all based on the World Endurance Championships, so the WEC season. So it's all the like actual Le Mans. You've got Qatar, Interlagos, Sebring, stuff like that. So just one strike screen. Two behind us are going at it pretty aggressively. It's funny to watch. Robin looks to be very much caught up behind the Aston Martin right now. Whoa, twitchy. Can't park there, mate.
Lap 4, 14.85.
I can see why people have been using the BMW. It's very easy to drive, and yeah, it's very quick. Not really having to think about it much, to be honest. Like, I'm having to think about it more than I have the Lamborghini, but that's, again, just through exposure. I'm quicker in the Lambo than I am in anything else, because I've been in it more. But this is relatively safe. It's a bit more tail-happy in the Lambo, but I've not really felt scared in it. The guy behind me must have had a massive slowdown penalty, because he just decided to make up his own way onto the Mulsanne. My steering wheel shock. This one, I've had this one, ooh, good 6 months now, I think. 4 or 5 months, maybe. I think I got it like March, April. It's the Moza GS wheel. I got it when we basically committed to doing a bit more NMU, really. Which would have been around, yeah, around March time, something like that. Wanted something that was a bit more GT focused compared to the round wheel that we had. Yes, the R12 base. So Moza R12 with the Moza GS wheel, and then we've got the Conspit CPP light pedals, so hydraulic pedals, which are probably one of my favourite purchases I've ever had for sim racing. Absolutely love these pedals. Conspit, if you find me and you want to send me out a wheelbase, hit me up. Don't know how you will, but I'm not going to say no if you do. Very much want to try your new wheel. It looks very good. Also, Moza, if you find this, I'm not saying that I'll throw shade at your wheel. I'm just trying to, you know, trying to get free shit, that's all. Oh, Aston's gone. Definitely saw that coming. You alright, Necro, mate? Yeah, not bad. We had to dip out of the hour one, unfortunately, because there was only about 8 people who signed up for it. So we're back in the short run. I've been racing on and off. Well, I mean, I've raced. It depends what you classify as sim racing, really. I've raced every single Forza that's come out, so that would be where I started. Like sort of the serious end of stuff. I dabbled with ACC back sort of early post-COVID era, so like 21. I picked up a cheap G923 for like 100 quid off of Facebook Marketplace, and we fucked around with that for a bit. Never. Oh god, F. Another BMW gun. Battle of attrition going on right now. Oh, sausage curb. Don't want that. So I mean, I've always been around racing games. Like I've had countless racing games. I used to TrakRacer. I mean, depends. I say how far you want to go back. I had TrakRacer Driver 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. So you know, that's where my love of touring cars really came from. Was BTCC and TrakRacer driving. And then, yeah, as I say, I was semi-serious in Forza back in the day, like Forza 3, Forza 4. I was in a load of like forum leagues and stuff. I had a couple of top 100 times in Forza 4. I'm just going to take the penalty on that. Like being serious in terms of sim racing in inverted commas would probably be, I mean, really since I've started the channel, to be honest. Like, that's the only time I've been like serious with it. It's always been one of my favourite sort of like genres of games, racing games, but none of my friends have really been into it. So it's all been, I've either met friends online playing Forza Motorsport and stuff, or I just played on my own, and then eventually other games that are more social have weaned their way through. League of Legends, World of Warcraft, that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's hard to say, to be honest. Right? I've been kind of around racing games my entire life. My one goal in life was to, like, I've never really had like a dream job, because I don't understand the concept of that. I think, like, what's to, at least not the job that most people think of, like working for someone else. Like, what's your dream job? I'm like, I don't really want to work, if I'm being honest. Who wants to work? Like, people want to be productive, but I think that gets lost with working a lot of the time. All I've ever wanted to do is get myself into a comfortable enough position in life where I can hobby, like, club sport race, like MX5s, stuff like that, like club level racing. It's pretty much what I've wanted to do, and I've not really cared how I got there. It's just, that's probably what led me back to sim racing, is because I don't actually need to buy a car and run it. I can just do all pretend. Yeah, I mean, I've gone through my sort of sweaty era. I've done World of Warcraft like semi intently. I've gone full sweaty in League of Legends, like trying to get ranked tiers and all this sort of stuff. I'm out now to have fun. Like, there is a certain level of fun that comes with taking it seriously, and like joining a racing team and having discussions and prepping and working on setups. There is an element of fun with that. So, like, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do that sort of stuff, but I don't want it. It's not something I want the focus to be. As I say, I'm fully aware that I am more entertaining than I am quick, and I'm not particularly entertaining. So I'm fully aware of my limits when it comes to these sort of things. I don't have the sticking power to sit and, like, someone like Grim. I was go back to the old Forza group. Someone like Grim, who can just sit and hot lap and be within like 2/10 of himself every single lap, again and again and again and again. I can't do that. I don't have the compunction to do that. I don't have the reliability in my motor skills to do that. Excuse me. Aston Martin again, improving lethal. Yeah, this BMW is too easy to drive. It's quite disgusting. Once I figure out how I need to drive it versus the Lambo I've been driving all night, it's quite disgusting. See, I'm going to be spending most... I mean, I've got Gold 2 safety rating. I'm still probably going to be spending most of next week in Monza, because I hate Fuji. So, it's like... I think your choice is next week. I don't do LMP2, because those cars are too quick for my brain. So, my choices are Monza in bronze, Fuji or Imola. So I'm going to be at Monza or I'm going to be at Imola probably next week. So yeah, no, I get that, mate. It's, yeah, there is, you know, there needs to be like a, everyone involved in a team needs to have the same sort of mindset. It's like, are you going to be the sweatiest bunch of people who've ever sweated? And is there going to be a dedicated team captain? Do they have final say? Like, there is a lot more politicking involved when it comes to race team, which is why I, personally, if you're doing a race team, I don't think that any of the drivers should be in charge of it. I think you should have like a team manager who dictates stuff, because then that removes egos and things. But yeah, I mean, I would quite like to do, if LMU gets like the iRacing style endurance events, sure as hell I'm going to sign up with a team and try and do that sort of stuff. That sounds cool as hell. Yeah, I mean, like, people have dream job. Like, I know I'm on the outer side of things when it comes to my perspective on a lot of things. I have a unique way of looking at the world, let's put it that way, and I'm fully aware of that. Like, I don't begrudge anyone having a dream job working for someone else. Like, if that's like fine, cool. Like, if that's what you enjoy, cool. Like, fine, no issues with that at all. I just, it's never really something that's, I've never really strived to make that a large part of myself. Basically, work has always been a means to an end for me, rather than the actual means. Like, I've never really, I mean, I've not really had like a career as such. I've worked retail my whole life, so that could be part of it. Like, I didn't go to uni because it's crippling ADHD and all this sort of stuff. I just not been able to pay attention to shit, and I realised very early on it would just be me burning money, so I just decided against it. And I've never really progressed up the retail like pipeline as such, because I'm quite opinionated, and I don't, if someone's a moron, I'll tell them, and I switch off when I know they're a fool. So that doesn't serve me well for serving under management and stuff like that. So it's just, I've always treated it as a means to an end kind of thing. Like, I work because I need it to be able to pay money to go and do the things I actually want to do. That's always been my mindset to it. But I know there's people where I work who care a lot more about the business and all that stuff than I do. But then I've been there 8 years, so like I've now slipped into I'm quite comfortable into my jaded pajamas. Yeah, that's it, Marco. Like, what you want to spend your time doing versus what needs to be done rarely match up perfectly. But yeah, there are jobs you can get where those things match up better. Ooh, I'd fucking catch that one, Jesus. Minor moment, carrying about your day. Yeah, I'm all about sort of autonomy, and I want to be left alone, to be honest, where I work. Anything I could do to make my life less involved with management, the better. I thought we were about to have a massive accident then, but thankfully we managed to grab it. Yeah, I mean, these These ones basically are just the front engine rear wheel drive cars are the quickest at Le Mans. It's just the way it is. We were using the Lambo up until this point, but yeah, we did quite comfortably put in a 403 there. I did notice. Yeah, I know life in the food industry is tough. It's actually something I've actually thought about in the past, but not in the traditional sense. Like, one of my other favourite hobbies is doing American style low and slow barbecue. Like, I've got an offset out in the garden, and I like going out and doing 10-15 hour cooks on pulled pork and beef ribs and brisket and all this sort of stuff. And there's just not many places around here that do that, so I did sort of identify a gap in the market as such. But I have no official training, and I don't have the startup for it, and all that sort of stuff. So it was a fleeting romance, at best, shall we say. But yeah, it was. It's something I've considered. I do enjoy food. Oh, very close, Robin. Good race, mate. Very good race. Almost had you at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of chilling, just holding position for like that. .403.5, sorry. In our first race in the BMW, kind of shows you what you can get out of it, I guess, doesn't it? Like the fact we've got all night and we've managed to just scrape a 403.5 in the Lambo. And I did it in one where I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the race. But again, we get another top 5 finish because we managed to survive everything. We started, what, P12? So, you know, it's a good race. I enjoyed that one. A lot of stuff going on with it. We managed to just survive longer than everyone else. It was good. I enjoyed that. Ox cheeks are a bastard to cook. I haven't done them myself, but like you have to basically sous vide them, and yeah, Jesus, yeah, GG Robin, that was a good race, mate. It's a good race. If I was paying attention a bit more, I might have been able to push a bit more against you, but I was just enjoying the race, having a nice chill one, having a good long chat with everyone involved. I feel like I missed a few things. Someone did say the dream job earlier as well. Oh, Necros, that was it. Yeah, I did see that. Oh, you're a Linux guy. Oh man, I've fucked around a little bit with code now and again. Yeah, it's not for me. Linux is too involved for me. Oh, Necros has got. I saw we got the full Moza kit as well. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting, Greg. Like some form of like reward system. I reckon you could do that with some form of currency to redeem. I don't know, special colours or liveries or something. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, mate. I do want to try Ox Shake at some point. It's let's say my main love of it comes from managing the fire. I think I'm the kind of person that likes a lot of like micro stuff, as in like micro rather than macro, so like having to look after lots of different things at once, many different plates and cost things, and yeah, maintaining the fire on an offset, especially in the UK when you've got shit wood and shit weather, it's a lot of fun for me. It's I hate it when I'm doing it, but it's a lot of fun. It's yeah, I really enjoy it. It's and yeah, a lot of my friends have said that like the food I've done has been pretty good. I mean, again, bias, but I'm happy with the food that I cook. I went to there's a small, like, was independent, now slight chain of barbecue places called Korean Cowgirl. They've won quite a lot of awards with it. I went there the other week for the first time, and it was fine. Like, a lot of people have spoke it up and like said, "Oh, it's a shit. You gotta get there. They got really good food. All this. I'm someone who likes simple flavors, so like my barbecue is mostly just salt, pepper, garlic. I don't really fuck around with sauces. Like with pulled pork and stuff, I will do. Obviously, you gotta have the all the other bits that go with it. And if I'm doing pulled pork pork belly burnt ends, stuff like that, well, I'll have a sticky and a savoury glaze on a lot of that stuff. But generally, I prefer just salt, pepper, garlic on a lot of stuff. And this place, I think it's fallen away like most restaurants have at the moment, where they quite literally get lost in the sauce. There's just too much going on in the food for me nowadays, especially burgers as well. I used to like a burger. Now they're all like 5% fat, this tall with onion rings and fucking what like do you want to try our Stilton Rocket? I don't know, fucking Poncery burger that's like this big, but it's not got any fat in it, so it's a dry meat puck in a really dry in a brioche bun, usually with onion ring and like an onion ring in it. It's just like, I just give me a fat, greasy smash burger with some bacon on top of it and some cheese. That's all I want. Yeah, I mean, the food was I enjoyed the food for the most part. It was just a bit too much for my palate. Like I'm a man of simple flavors, so yeah, everything else has also got too much sauce on it. Burgers have got way too much fucking sauce on them. If people could stop serving mac and cheese burgers, that would be great. I love mac and cheese and I love burgers. I don't want them in the same place. I want mac and cheese on the side in a bowl that I can eat with a fork, and I want a burger. That would be great. If we could go back to those times, much simpler times. Yeah, I don't know where I've ended up. We've wandered down a very long, meandering path of tangents with me. My brain, I've just been switched off and just been letting my brain take control, or let my mouth take control, and we've word saladed our way down a country path into a thicket, and I don't know where the fuck we started. But you know, that's why we're here, for me to lose grip on reality. Right, but on that note, guys, it is now 1:45. I would quite like some sleep before my daughter wakes up. Probably about 7, half 7. So we're going to call it there. Let's jump back into this one here so we can have, there we go, a much more of a social aspect to this. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me back here again. We'll be back tomorrow. Should be back to our normal Monday, Friday, as apart from being a bit croaky and a little bit coffee, I am pretty much back. More LMU tomorrow. Probably going to be LMU most of the week, to be honest, depending on how bored I get of the new races tomorrow. Yeah, the week didn't look great, but you never know. Might be some diamond in the rough there. But yeah, if you're new here, remember to click subscribe right on the way out. Everyone in YouTube, if you could tickle the like button, that'd be great. Follow us on Twitch as well, would be amazing. All that sort of stuff. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Great having a lot of people in chat. And yeah, I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow or in the next one, whenever you're there. Cheers.